Welcome to the second half of my digital sketchbook tour. As I explained in the previous video, today I'll be talking about my digital art from 2021 to 2022. As this is the part 2, I've actually already gone through all of 2021 and some of 2022, so this video will be the rest of my 2022 illustrations. I recorded the entire sketchbook tour in one take, which is why after this introduction, it seems like there's sort of previous context to what I'm talking about. But I ended up splitting up the tour into 2 videos because it got too long. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Anyways, as I was saying, so this Crollo picture, I really liked it. Illustration, it's not a picture. It is a picture, whatever. But then I tried to recreate this style with Gojo. This is bad. I don't know what is bad about this. It's bad. Shoes, weird. Tie, I don't know what's happening there exactly. Hand? Yeah. Head? Yeah, okay. Then I tried to do some head angles of Crollo. These ones, really super uncanny valley. I've struggled with side profiles for a while. I think I'm slightly better at it now, but ooh, you can tell. You can tell. I wasn't all there at this time. This one just is scary. But I was going for this more, I don't know, soft line art. Oh my gosh, my computer is going crazy right now. Don't look. Stop looking at my computer. If you hear the audio, I'm sorry. In the background. Oh, child. This illustration I liked a lot because I felt like it's finally getting closer to the style I wanted to render in. And of course, I love a good excuse to draw these Genshin characters like Noelle and Child. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think maybe I went in too much detail with the hair, and the glove might be a little bit too small, and I could work on metal textures. But other than that, I think the face is fun. I like this sort of lighting, classic digital monkey room lighting here. And yeah, it was just really fun to do. I remember really having a good time with this one, so I think I actually streamed it on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch anymore, but if I end out, I don't know, feeling like it again, I'll let y'all know. That is him with blood, because I can, I guess. Oh, what's her name? Jujutsu Kaisen. What's her name? She's the sister. She's the cool sister. Maki? Yeah, I drew Maki. Spoilers. Spoilers, Maki looks like this eventually. I think we're there in 2024. I think people know this, but yeah. I kind of like this. I like the silhouette. This was my Twitch banner for Genshin. Ben knew about this illustration. I have a speed paint up on my YouTube. Here is the actual illustration. I've talked about it before. I like it. I think I changed the purples. I changed the values a little bit at the end, and things turned out more saturated, more purple, more blue. So I really like that look a lot. I think the proportions are a little bit off with this arm, but other than that, yeah, I think it's cool. Dane, this one is rough. I don't know what happened. I don't know where I went wrong. Maybe with this head angle, because I'm not very good at it, but I think the nose is good. Maybe it's the hair. Something went wrong. Yeah, it's fine. But I think I could do better today. Oh man, me studying side profiles. Even these ones don't look great, but they're a lot better than that Uncanny Valley Crollo that you just saw, so yeah. Oh, this is a good hand too. I like this hand. More hand studies. I like this one. I think it's a copy and paste from the previous photo, and this one's cool. I tried to color them, and I think this one turned out okay. These ones are fine. I like this hand as well. Some poses, 2019 versus 2022. I don't really... The face is much different. The proportions are different, but these proportions are also not amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about my computer if you can hear it. And this hand is a little bit more detailed, but is that how a pinky would look? I think the pinky would be up as opposed to down like that. More poses, but these ones have faces on them. This is giving Griffith from Berserk. Oh, okay. This was my first vampire AU of Diluc from Genshin. I've talked about it in my speed paint because I do a redraw of this that is like on my YouTube. But yeah, you can see the values get pretty lost in the suit. I like this background, like really saturated lighting. I think it's cool. But you know, if the sketch isn't there, then no matter how cool you color it, you're gonna have some problems. So I think the proportions needed to be fixed, or just like some sort of pose that would have been more interesting with this black suit, because this just gets like lost. I need to work on like coloring clothes that are darker, because I think I still have this problem. Oh man, another kind of strange Genshin illustration, just this face. Like I wish I could erase it. This one's not so bad, but like this one, everything about this is just like wrong in some way. Yeah. But I like Child. He looks okay. I think Child looks pretty good. I like the coloring of the hair. I like this hand. These poses are kind of weird, but you know, I was on some different shit in 2021 with Genshin, so I'm not gonna question it. Ooh, okay, Tokyo Ghoul fan art. I remember these were just supposed to be poses, like action poses, but then I had Kaneki on the mind, so they turned into Tokyo Ghoul. I really like these because they're really, like, sort of unplanned coloring-wise. I just kind of went in and did whatever I felt like. But I think, actually, like, they turned out pretty well, just keeping to the big shapes. Especially this, like, his Kagune, is that what it's called? It's like, you know, his ghoul power. Like, just having the slightly different colors of red, I think really added to it. And then I also worked on, like, a side profile, which is better than my previous side profiles. And then the masked version, because, of course, I have to draw that because it's awesome and I love it. This is not the end of Kaneki in this video, for sure. Stein. Oh, this is the redraw. I didn't think this was 2022. I thought it was 2023. But yeah, I like this. This is nice. I kind of like the green choice of shading with the purple. I think there's like a nice contrast. I really like the way I shaded his shirt. Like, I think the muscle definition is really coming through somehow. Literally somehow. How did I do that? And it's like more so 3-dimension than the previous version. So yeah, I think this is a good improvement. Some eyes. I like these ones. The rest are okay. I like the blending style. I wonder how I did this, honestly, because I usually just have very thick line art for the eyes, but I can see that this line art layer is clearly on multiply, or something. Maybe I airbrushed it. Ooh, maybe that's it. Maybe I airbrushed the colors to get this like sort of gradient on the eyes here as well, and here. That's nice. I'm gonna keep that in mind for the future. More poses. I like this one. Kaya, of course. This one is also cool. Definitely getting better at poses by this point. More poses, and these ones I did with a purposefully untextured brush, so I could focus on just like the way you draw with traditional art pen. Sort of just making one stroke and sticking with it. Like, if you mess up, that's on God. Just keep going. Yeah, so I also like fashion, drawing clothes instead of just poses. Another redraw. His name is... oh, I don't remember. Zen? Maybe? This one's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Miku! Okay, I think this is the first illustration that I drew when I got my Kurt tablet. I drew it off a figure of Miku, so it's very similar to the figure, but I really like this one still. It's really fun. All the shapes of the ribbons in her hair are super cool to look at. The colors are pretty fun. And overall, it was just like really fun to do. Like, this face was awesome. And I also, once again, I'm gonna say it again because I'm still working on it, the more line art list style really, I think, came through on this one. I think I color corrected it, so I have 3 different versions of this. There's this one, which is more purpley, this one, which is more green, and then the first one was the original one. And it's just because I couldn't decide which one I liked the most. I think I like this purple one a lot now, but I also like the original. Then I did the same thing with Saber from Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero, one of those. I don't know which one this dress is from, but yeah, same thing, drawing from a figure. Yeah, I really like this skirt. I think I did a really good job rendering the skirt. I like the contrast of the really light yellow against the dark purples, and then this really vibrant saturated purple for the shading is also pretty cool. So overall, I'm super happy with this one. It's Trevor from Castlevania. I love him. I'm obsessed with him. All my friends give me shit because he's stinky, but like, I love him. I got the Castlevania art book at the time I was drawing this, so I want to do some portraits, and I think they turned out really well. The lip is a little bit weird here, but other than that, yeah, I think they look good. That is a video, which I'm skipping. Oh, it loaded, but I'm skipping it. Okay, maybe I'll show it. It's just me rendering his hair a little bit. Yeah, you've probably seen me do it multiple times at this point if you follow me on YouTube, because I do it for every illustration, but yeah, that's that. They're transparent. Okay, here's background. Some Kaya portraits I did, which I really, really like. The style's a bit more cartoony, sort of similar to the Trevor portraits, but I think they're just like so fun. I remember just like vibing when I drew these, and I really like them even today. Really shows how many styles I go through, and I'm trying not to think too hard about it, because why not? But I like them a lot. Child! More Child! Wow, Genshin era hits hard. I was really thinking of his, how do you say his home region? Sneznaya? I don't know. I was really thinking of like that outfit he has from the art book, where he's in that big cloak and he just looks like so cool. And I wanted to like depict him like in a snowstorm. And I think the like cool glowy eyes, and then his, what's this called? His magic stone. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, are like, you know, it's good contrast with the darkness, but then of course you sort of lose how I rendered this piece a little bit, which is too sad. So sad, but I'll show the piece without lighting a little bit later. Kaya. I think I sold these as stickers on my Redbubble. It still exists if you're interested, but I forget about it a lot. Oh, this was like a weird Halloween drawing I did. Happy fucking Halloween, it says. I was sort of for a while, my second to latest, is that the sketchbook before this sketchbook that I'm currently drawing, had a lot of these like really strange, like creepy characters and like really elongated limbs, like this sort of style. So if I ever do like an actual sketchbook tour, like traditional art, you will see this so much. I really went through a phase where this was like a thing that I did. Ooh, okay. It's Kaneki again. I really like this piece. This is awesome. I think I rendered the skin and the hands really well. I think I drew the hands really well. I used a reference photo on Pinterest, I believe. And overall, I just think it looks really cool. It gives me vibes of the second opening where it's just like a portrait of him and like his eyes, and yeah. It's cool. I love it. I'm still happy with it. Yeah, I love portraits like this. Oh, there he is without his rendering, or without his lighting. You can see like the fur cape bit a little bit more clear. The designs on his clothes, his hair, and then also the scarf. Oh, sorry. So yeah. These were the original sketches for those Trevor portraits. I think they're funny, so I keep them around. You know, always remember your roots. Some hand studies I did. Yeah, I like these colors. I like this blue and this yellow. Bunch of faces. Head miasma, I don't know. Head lump. Oh, come on. Please don't freeze on me. Oh, stop this. I'll just keep going. Where are we? Heads. Wait, have I been? I'm confused. Sorry, I'm trying to look at where I was. This is all out of order and I'm confused. I think I went through the Kayas. Some of these I have. Okay, that was the last one. So now I'm gonna go through all my ones that aren't saved as PNGs. They're from Clip Studio. So let's see. First is this Ito. sketch that I never finished. I was trying to focus. This was when I was doing, as you can see, it's January 2nd, or no, it's the 23rd. Okay, I was still doing like a lot of figure drawing. So I kind of wanted to get out of that and draw like a character that I enjoyed. But I never finished it because I didn't like this angle. Dane, I showed this piece already. Some more side profiles, some thumbnails, but I don't know what these were for, to be honest. Yeah, that's enough for one day. Sometimes you gotta delete your art. Sometimes it's bad and you just gotta stop. Oh, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do some like 6 Genshin characters. So I have Yoimiya. I like this one a lot. What's his name? I don't really care for him, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I think it was Inazuma themed, so that's why he even is here. Ayaka, I also don't really care about her. Not gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that's that. I never finished it, as you can see. Me just working on rendering clothes. You've definitely seen this pose already, I believe. Yeah. The head lump again. Kaya, I think I talked about this. I rendered a little bit of it, like a year later. AKA I redrew this hand so it's better, and I drew the pants and nothing else. I think I fixed the face a little bit too, eventually. And the hair, maybe. Oops. But yeah, I only did the pants, and then I like started to move further, and I was like, this is hard. I'm tired. So I didn't finish it. Grayscale is hard, guys. Oh, don't say it. Another unfinished Kaya. I like this one. I think I had this pose from a previous pose practice session, so I just put Kaya's features onto it. The hands, you've seen them. Zagreus from Hades. This face, bad. It's a bad face. I was still sort of struggling to render it's like soft looking faces, not cel shaded. So that's why it turned out the way it did, and then I eventually scraped it. But I really like this like hand, this angle. I think I worked hard on these details, and as you can see, I did start rendering the rest of it. I maybe even got further. No, none of my layers are hidden. So I guess not. But yeah, that's that. Don't save. Trevor, you've seen it. Ooh, this was a Madoka piece that I was working on, where it was like Sayaka as the witch, like her witch form, and then it was gonna be a really small, like version of Sayaka falling. Where is it? Is it somewhere? Okay. Oh, there she is. She's falling right there, like chasing after her sword. But when I got to rendering this like armor, as you can see here, I wanted to do this like, oh, what's that word? I don't know. Multicolored. It's not the word I'm looking for, but yeah, multicolored armor. And then I just kind of got burned out rendering. I know I have a lot of unfinished pieces like this, and that's sort of been my goal, is to finish more pieces 2024. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is boring to look at or not, but you know, I think it's a good insight into my process and things I've done in the past. Some poses, more like street fashion. This jacket's kind of cool, even though the what's it called? The values don't really show as well as they could. But yeah, I think it's a cool jacket. I would wear that jacket in real life if I could. Don't save. Another Kaya pose. Let's turn the, oops, how did I do that? Stop. No. No. Okay. We're just gonna not. I just wanted to heighten the opacity. Yeah. There he is. There he is. And then I think I have a couple more just hanging out. Let me see if anything's worth opening. I have Hatsune Miku here in like a weird perspective. I like these clothes. The perspective's kind of bad, but yeah. Oops, don't look at that. That's my final paper for my class. I have some gestures. This is Maka from Soul Eater. I thought that was kind of fun. And then, yeah, I think this is the last one. This was my last illustration of 2022. And once again, it's Kaneki, but he's holding a skull. And I am obsessed with it. I love it. I really spent a lot of time on it. The rendered version isn't done until 2023, so you'll have to wait for that video to come out to see it. Or literally go to any of my social medias, like my Tumblr, and you can see the finished piece. Or don't. Suspense. Suspense is great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching this very jumbled video of me just talking forever. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked seeing some of my past illustrations and my improvements. And yeah, thank you for making it this far. Bye!